Hi everyone, I'm Grattles and welcome to a new episode of City Skylines. This is New Brighton and we're gonna start this up so we can actually take a look. The last time we left off, we leveled up the amusement park to level 4 and we also leveled up our city park to level 5. And if you're new to my channel and you have no idea what I do, I make videos about City Skylines. I add tips and tutorials and basic let's plays. So if you like what you see, subscribe, like, share, comment, do all those good things. And yeah, today's gonna be an exciting day and we have a huge fire going on, and I'm gonna need to add a helicopter depot because this is going to get out of control. So let's go ahead and take some of these trees away because this is a bad thing. Oh dear. Let's delete some of these trees here. Please don't catch anything else on fire. Alright. Well, this is so interesting to see as soon as we start the game. And yeah, we're gonna have to replace that. So, we have an exciting episode. I'm opening a new tile. I'm terraforming the land. And we're adding a whole new area for high density. And I'm going to be putting in a Sunken Highway. And the reason being is I plan on making a really big high density area. And so we're going to need the good roads going right through inside there. And yeah, I can't even know what I'm talking about anymore because of this fire, but I need to stop focusing on that. So today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to show you the land I terraformed, and don't worry, I kept it in the video. I will show it to you. It's going to be on time lapse, but yeah, we just added this in, and yeah, I'm going to get right into it right now. Alright, so now that we finished terraforming the land and adding this highway, we are going to go ahead and get into the Sunken Highway down here. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm not going to show you the burned up city park. We're going to leave that alone. I'm not even going to think about it. So I'm going to find the middle. Now, I've watched videos on Sunken Highways before. We're not doing the ones with the keys. I don't want to add that to my highway. I think I'm just going to leave it just like this. With the sides, I think we'll decorate it later on. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So I just went one back, one to the side, and one to the side over here. And now, just like you're making a roundabout, I'm just going to come in and curve these in. And reason being, I want to put the Statue of Liberty in here. I think it'll look good. Here she is. I'm going to put her right in the middle. Just like that. So now we're going to come down. Go behind this lady. We're going to go straight. So we're just going to take it from here. Come down right behind her. Just like that. And hook that road in. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take these roads and we're going to take them straight back. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Keeping it at the 90 degree. So we want them straight. And then we're going to just connect that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come right down from the middle. Now, I know this seems crazy. I could have done it with the other ones, but I like to make sure everything's square and in the right spots. So coming down the middle shows me just how square the squares are. That is so weird. That was not meant to be funny, but it was funny. So we're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're just going to connect these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect this up. And we'll continue to do this, and I will time lapse it. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm just going to leave markers on either side of these roads. Down here, I'm going to just delete this. And we have a pretty decent amount of space to make a highway exit. So now we're just going to go in the middle. I'm just going to turn this up by 1 and delete this right down the middle. Now I know it seems like a waste, but it will help in the long run. So now we need to go ahead and terraform. We're going to go into here, and we're going to go to the shift, and we're just going to, I use PS4, I'm going to use the square, and once I click on it, there we go, and I'm just going to take this down approximately 8 rings. So I am going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about 8 right there. Then I'm going to go into my level terrain, go to the lowest point here, and then I'm just going to turn up the intensity and the width. And this way I can kind of put this in. Don't worry about the outside of the land that's terraformed already. We're going to clean that up later on. But it's fine. As long as the inside of this gets what it needs, we're good. Alright, so that should be it for that. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to run our highway. Let's go to our 6 lane there. Now I centered this, and I want to just quickly show you with a regular road. This right here is 800. It's just 2 squares, 2 of the long squares like this. It's just 1, 2. Without hitting that, thing. So this way you know the width of it exactly. So we're just going into the highways. We're going to go right down, and we're just going to leave a little bit from the middle and just come down a little bit just to match this up. We're going to go right here next to it, and we're leaving a space in between, as you can see, because that's where the pillar's going to go for our bridges that are going to bridge across from here. So now we're just going to take this down, and the reason being is we want to make sure we're low enough that our highway will go straight across. I'm going to grab our 2 lane. I'm just going to come across right past that one and come up. So now I just got to go back And that's exactly where I want to be, right there. Now, the thing is, I'm going to just check. I'm going to go into my snapping tool. I'm going to go to my elevation, and I'm going to bring that down to the lowest point. I'm going to come past this again, and I'm just going to snap this up and see if we can bring it down just a little bit lower. So it's not making a huge peak. And as you can see, we can. So now I'm just going to bring that across like that, and we get just this little arch, which is nice. So now that we know it's the right height, let's go down to the highway and complete running this highway straight down. Now before we put in the other side of the highway, it's easier to actually put in the roads as long as we have it all spaced out perfectly without it being there, because then we could just get it right there and come across. So as soon as you can see that it's blue and it'll allow you to do it, that's where you want to be. Back it up to right along the edge and bring it across. Okay, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and run the rest of this highway on the other side. I'm going to just keep coming straight, and it should fit with no problems. We're almost there. There we go. So now we have an evenly spaced out highway right along here. We have roads that are evenly spaced. So let's go into our ramps. Let's go right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go straight. We're going to come right next to the highway, but not too close. You don't want it here. It's going to interfere. Right on the line where you could see those squares coming down, right on there. That's exactly where you want to go. You're going to come down by 12. Come on. Trying to get it. It's so hard with the stupid controller sometimes. So now that you got that in, I'm going to go on the other side, do that as well. And I'm going to continue to do this all the way down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go back to the beginning. And what we're going to do is we're going to come down with the straight, and where it says 179, that's where you're going to click it in. Then come back up on that side, rotate around 179, and go back to the other side, click it in. And we're going to continue to do this all the way down. Alright, so now that we've finished that, now we just have to change the direction of all our roads here. So you know this one is going this way, up and over, and this one's going in the opposite direction. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, now what we got to do is we have to take out this and put it over this way. But for now, we don't have this tile open. So what we're just going to do is we're just going to put them, tie them together so they kind of loop around. And I have it on there. So we could either do this. Let's go straight, sorry. We can either do that, or we can add a ramp to this side as well. It's personal preference, whichever one you want to do. We do have the Statue of Liberty here, so it would make a nice area to do a ramp. So why don't we go ahead and do that. I'm just going to come up here. We're going to come down. Let's do this ramp. So we're going to have to come up just a little bit. to there. Do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to come down. Actually, we could come right in from here. Line this up with this. And go that way. And then just change the direction. So we got that going on. Or they can U-turn it right from there. Like I said, eventually this highway is going to go up and across. And I think what we'll do is we'll take it down and link it up in here. But for now, we're going to leave that there. So that is basically how you just do a sunken highway. You don't have to put in the keys or anything else or flood it out with water. We can decorate this with trees, whatever you want. You can also go back into your terraforming, change that up. For now, I'm going to go ahead and just quickly make these roads 6 lanes. And I think what I'll do is I might put bike paths on these as well. Just because we will be in the city, we want to keep people moving. So I think we'll do some bike paths, and yeah, I'll be right back. So yeah, that's how you do it. Probably upgrade the rest of them. And yeah, I hope you liked this episode. And if you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.